Um, the base. Say something, and I'll tell you if anything's coming through. Um, well, I can't hear you, but I can definitely hear me. Yeah, base is closed tomorrow, so there's going to be a bunch of salty soldiers that they're having a snow day on a federal holiday.
Alright, we're up. Cool. I'm going to go ahead and change this real quick to just that. Because I don't have a background for Trüberbrook, and I don't really want the Final Fantasy background on it. There's a chance at some point that I might just do this permanently anyway. The problem is, the clipping becomes a lot more apparent when, the, like, rough edges to the... Actually, it's getting me pretty good right now. I don't know, it's had issues in the past with, like, my hair and headphones and stuff. Okay. Minimize that. And tell this to stop. Oh. I don't appear to be able to tell Streamlabs to stop showing me the preview. Oh, well, that's fine. Trüberbrook, did you watch any of the video from last stream? I'm guessing not.
Nope.
This game is super weird and surprisingly funny. Did you see my comment about it, at least?
I think so, but
my server.
I remember seeing it. I don't remember the comment.
So, I couldn't find any guaranteed info, but my understanding is...
A list of patients.
All of these names are supporters of the game. Most of it is in German? Yes, German. Which was the place the game was made, I think. You'd have to double check that for me, but I'm pretty sure that I got that correct last time. And so you get all these funny comments. Some of them are in English, though, and you get all these funny comments. I'm guessing they, like, the person who supported it put in, like, hey, this is what I want as the comment. So you've got, like, Floris HB Overveld here with do not approach, solitary confinement, no solid foods. Holland Peterson here with Goblin Ambassador. Clara Silva here with, in quotes, please be kind to yourself. Stephen Walker with Adventure Game Geek. And this Yannick A with note, knows too much. Jonas Etzold started growing awkwardly colorful rainbows on his head. Anyway, and the other room.
I can barely imagine.
Ooh, I'm gonna turn that volume down a bit. Yes, go there, please. The other room was even funnier. It was a whole bunch of, like, books that were all named various things, with the authors being, again, what I'm assuming is the supporters. Like, so many books. And some of the names are just incredible. Why people elect incompetent politicians. That's not a particularly funny one. The long-term effects of radiation exposure. This is Something in Clowns. Fear the Trumpets. 98 Ways to Use a Useless Chainsaw. A Wolf Dreams Under the Moon. Some Games Are Bigger Than Others. The Girl from Mars.
And how to make them pay.
Stochastic Control and Insurance. There is no point in pointing or how we all click into our place. The Mechanics of Pi. Anyway, very funny stuff. Okay, what am I... Remind me, do I have an inventory? Oh, there we go. That's right, I can power walk. It is that. Oh, I have to hold I. That's right. Okay. Ticket. Fishing rod.
I'm having a task failed successfully moment.
And there was, yes, hold space to see everything I can interact with. Okay, cool. I don't remember exactly what I was supposed to be doing next.
Ghastly.
I've only had to look up, like, one thing. What's failing successfully?
Construction.
My kitty is being
quantum
obnoxiously
discriminator.
attention-seeking.
Never heard
So
of
I've
it.
decided to be obnoxiously
I am
cuddly with her,
physicist.
which usually makes her
What is
run
this?
away. But this time she's loving it.
So many books. Maybe I should consider staying in this place.
Okay, what was I... Did I get the thing for the door or the safe?
I can hear the bird.
No, that doesn't seem to have anything to do with that yet.
This door is sealed by a humongous lock. I wonder what's in there. I need the right combination.
Okay, I don't have anything for that yet.
Sanatorium Paradiso, a bucolic sanctuary in the climatic health resort Trüberbrook. Beautifully situated retreat, fresh forest air, wooded mountain slopes, established high cuisine.
I believe I pulled up the chat on my phone. Yeah. Can I make this? Nah, I'll just leave it like that. That's fine. That should have all of them. We'll see. Can I do anything with this yet?
The door to the room where they had me locked up. Not as long as the snoring bully is sitting there. Iron bars, This place is a prison.
No, what? Can't walk further this way. That's a black light, if I remember correctly. Maybe I was supposed to do something in that room. Either that or I gotta go back in the room where they locked me up to see if I can find something else in there. This, I'm pretty sure, is where I got the leech. But if I did, I don't know
An aquarium full of leeches?
what I
This
did
place
with
is
it.
full of strange surprises.
So maybe I didn't.
I'm not in the mood for a snack right now.
Why would you eat the leech? Yes, keys mislaid because I stole it. Can opener shortage because I stole it. The can opener shortage is a funny thing. There are can openers in a ton of places, and you don't do anything with them. They're just there, and apparently with some ongoing joke. There's a hexagon again. Heart on Hades, but I think that's just a goof.
Odd.
Yeah, once again, I think this is a supporter thing. I think either this is 3 people who worked on the game and they got somebody to do caricatures for them, because there's a few places in the game that characters like this show up in the same art style, or it's once again a supporter level.
A pretty... Somebody cooked a piece of meat on this.
Oops.
No coals, no matches. A pretty steep downslope. I guess I'll have to find another way.
I did look at this right, yeah. So I guess I wasn't doing anything else in here because I didn't have anything else to interact with in here. I mean, I suppose I can try. Oh yeah, no, fishing rod's the only one I can do there. Why can't I... I'm supposed to be able to fish it out. Why can't I do that? I guess I gotta go back in here. Quiet. Better. Actually, I can turn the overall audio back up a bit. Yeah, I put the shower on so they couldn't hear me doing stuff. Oh! I don't think I've done this yet.
It's dead.
Oh, okay, cool. What's dead? Oh, because I have to fix this. Oh! Can you use tinfoil to fix a fuse box?
Oh no. I'm not
Fix a
really
what?
going to have to replace
fuse
the
box?
fuses, right?
You can. You really
Son,
shouldn't.
whatever you do, stay away from fuse boxes.
Well, it worked. I managed to not shock myself. Nope, that is... Yeah, that's a 5. 5078.
Well, thanks, I guess.
Who wrote 5078 in here in their assumedly own blood?
It's locked
Would you
tight.
rather they write it in
Move
someone else's
forward.
And
blood?
I'm hoping... Maybe they
I'll
use the
try
same
with
code
this
as them.
code someone left on the wall.
Maybe they use the code in multiple places.
No.
No. Okay.
Sad.
Or, you know, with literally anything else besides blood. But who knows?
Okay, but what if they just like the aesthetic?
Of hard to see blood on the wall?
Yeah.
I'll try with this code someone left on the wall.
Nice. Apparently managed to do that quietly enough that this guy didn't wake up.
Interesting. These seem to be the medical records.
Lazarus Taft. Gender male? 1607-32, according to patient. 1.78 meters. 60 meters. Patient detained for further examination after unauthorized incursion into restricted area. Patient summoned for examination of associative capabilities. Further examination of associative capabilities. Patient emits blue-greenish fluorescent secretion. Lizard test. 5th and 6th digits of patient nearly 50% regrown within the first 24 hours. Both fingers completely regenerated. Remarkable. Test sequence association form. Patient's description of shapes and patterns appears lavish, almost infatuated. Patient seems to enjoy even the most dreadful and hideous shapes and patterns. What are dreadful and hideous shapes and patterns? Assumption. Patient incapable of evil thoughts? Patient appears limp and exhausted. Romler claims to have witnessed an ethereal glow that I can't confirm. Patient released unscheduled until further notice.
There you are.
I think
You must
incomprehensible patterns and things like that just means they like Hawaiian shirts.
Lost my group, looking for room service, catch a breath of fresh air. Is this the way to the restrooms? Catch a breath of fresh air.
I just needed to catch a breath of fresh air.
No more lame excuses. We are going to perform the test now.
That slumber morel smoothie sure made me dizzy. I can see clearly now.
That looks like the guy in the medical record.
Could these be the keys to the main entrance?
I know exactly what you are up to. Forget it.
Could you adjust the contrast settings?
Nothing? Okay.
Come on, let's get it over with.
If you say so. Let's start with a short evaluation of your associative capabilities.
This
A
is
sort
so
of
weird.
warm-up, if you will. We are going to show you a series of images, and you will tell me the first thing that comes to your mind. First image?
Oh, I'm not timed on this one. Interesting. Sure.
War.
That is unexpected. Second image?
None of these.
Cruelty.
I would answer, so
Are you sure?
I guess I'll do that.
Image number 3.
Are you supposed to ask stuff like, are you sure? Okay, yeah, this definitely looks like a butterfly.
A beautiful butterfly. Have you ever been bitten by a butterfly? No, me either.
Remarkable. And we're done. Counting in the benefit of the doubt, I think you've just met the criteria to pass.
I bet you count most people, but
Next up is self-assessment, ranging from 1, very inaccurate, to 4, very accurate. How would you rate the following statements? I often feel controlled by others.
Three.
I talk to myself frequently.
3.
I don't bring matters to an end.
I'm leaning towards a 2.
I often get the impression that my life and the world around me is nothing but an illusion.
1. Or 2. No, 1 is good. Is 1 good?
Thank you. Next, we are going to show you a few colors. Please describe them as elaborately as possible. Let's begin. So, what do you see? Please describe this color as precisely as possible.
I guess that.
Aggressive. That color again. It's everywhere. Have you noticed? God, it makes my eyes hurt.
How do you feel about this color? Anything particular that meets the eye?
Sure.
Kitsch. Like happy little accidents. Calm, humble, and inspiring.
Thank you. And what are your associations with this color?
Fragile. Like a butterfly in a hurricane. Well, actually, a butterfly isn't really all that fragile. Its wings do quite well under most weather conditions.
Remarkable. If you had to put a name on this shape, what would it be?
Sure.
Rectangle. An idea shaping an orthogonal reality, from Pythagoras to Descartes until probably the end of time.
And this one?
Kevin?
Triangle. Trinity. The whole idea of it. The three wide open seas. The
This
three
guy is a
apostles.
writer, so him being
The
this
three wonders of the world.
elaborate kind of makes sense.
And all three of the important Beatles.
Thank you.
The important
That's
Beatles.
that. Now a few questions where you have to make a decision. Would you rather have landed in Roswell or crashed on the moon?
Roswell is all right. But you know, they serve much better drinks at the secret Arctic station.
Would you rather be in the Cold War wearing short pants or in a very hot war wearing an anorak?
The Cold War isn't, like, in a war, mostly, so...
Are you making fun of war? Short pants, of course.
Would you rather be a lion without teeth or a
Without.
gnu without legs?
There's been, like, very few spelling mistakes, so that's interesting. A lion without teeth or a gnu without legs? Blah, 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 I guess.
At least, even as a toothless lion, I would be king of the animals.
Would you rather be the Franz Beckenbauer of rock and roll or the Elvis Presley of soccer?
Can't I just be Elvis? I already have the haircut.
Would you rather have your sweat smelling of wet dogs or the taste of onions in your mouth for the rest of your life?
That's tough. But at least with the sweat, I can clean
Would it
myself
smell of
constantly.
wet German Shepherd? Or rather, like, you know, wet Chihuahua?
Thank you. Think of your childhood. What are the first three items coming to your mind?
Endless summer vacations. Kiss my ass. Sure.
Dad, Aunt Lottie, Hans and ice cream.
Are you sometimes afraid of the day your true identity becomes uncovered?
I'm selling these fine massage rods.
Well, yes. Aren't you?
Do you sometimes feel that everything is just about to happen, while all of it has already been decided?
Yes.
Congratulations, my dear Mr. Tenhauser. You
How
have
do you
passed
have
the
excellent
associative
results on
test
that?
with excellent results. I have no more doubts that you are a real human.
Okay.
A real That's what this was all about?
I apologize for the inconvenience, but one can never be sure these days. It's our civic duty to track down and detain these aliens. They are among us. Mark my words, Mr. Tenhauser. You are free to go. Please show yourself out.
Oh, that was all. Okay.
I'm a human being, of flesh and blood. And now I'm going home.
Okay. Assuming the aliens would
You must be
also
out of your
flesh and
minds.
blood. Are you gonna let me? Okay, yes. There we go. See what he does. Nothing. Okay.
This is an act of illegal detention. I know my rights. Prepare to get sued.
Okay. Oh, he doesn't say anything in response. Alright. Can I talk to this guy? No.
He's sound asleep.
Don't want to waste water. So of course I walk into the shower to... There we go. Oh.
They don't seem to take hygiene too seriously around here. I'd rather not know.
No, let's get out of here. Oh, wait. Just in case.
I'm not in the mood for a snack right now.
This game has well expressed itself as a classic point-and-click game in that sometimes you just have to find the weird combination. It's not too bad. The one point that I got really stumped was because a conversation...
I'll leave the key under the doormat.
A conversation piece that I thought I had fully explored. Turns out I had to go back and change like one thing that I said, and it led to a different result. Oh well.
Where am I? Hello? Anybody there?
This way.
And we walk the opposite way.
What is this place?
It disappeared.
I've arrived at some sort of mining facility. It looks abandoned. Judging by our tracks, I've almost caught up with Gretchen.
Nice.
It's the same device as down in the valley. No way. That hurtling chain would probably hurt me very badly.
This chain is part of the cable car. Maybe a trace of Gretchen's. I hope she's reached the end of the cable car alive and well.
We rode hangers
Maybe I can
down
use
the
it later
cable
to
car
ride
line,
back into town.
and mine broke, unsurprisingly.
Let's have at it.
Oh, what am I doing with it?
A rusty old cogwheel.
Am I putting it on this, or am I putting it on the... What? Oh, I picked up the gear.
A compartment in which to shed tools.
Ha.
I can't reach it.
Okay, well, let's... I guess I can't.
Locked. An old ore mining. It is missing the fourth wheel.
Okay. The fourth wall.
The ashes in this fire pit are still warm. Maybe someone cooked him or herself a meager dinner.
Now, what is that? Looks like a snowshoe. Oh, it's just a boat. Hey, more recordings.
Beverly, I believe I found Gretchen's campsite. She probably went ahead without me.
It seems like someone wanted to avoid any misunderstandings. No chance. Solid oak. Debris.
What?
People keep losing helmets all the time.
Cool. Got a helmet.
Danger. Keep out.
I don't see that, but okay.
Restricted area. No admittance. An old ore mining cart. Beyond repair.
I mean, I did repair it a little bit.
It still needs a little extra something to get it going.
Cool. I'll do that in a second. Oh, I can use the belt there instead. Oh, I'm using that to open the door. Duh, that makes sense.
It's the same device as down in the valley.
Not doing that just yet.
C3H8. Propane. Highly flammable.
Is that the correct molecular? I don't remember the word. Oh, cool. I got fire.
Maybe I can use it later to ride back into town.
Oh, use the belt. Got it. No, belt. Ah, I'm using both.
It still needs a little.
No, 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 Hans, that would be a really bad idea.
Let's put on my helmet.
Even with a helmet on, I just can't ram my way through these exceptionally massive wooden bars. Could end up blowing it to smithereens.
Yeah, that's the goal. Okay. I want to make sure I'm not seeing any little hexagon symbols around. Alright. Strap the propane tank to the back. Yeah, to the side. There we go. Nope, wait.
An old ore mining.
No, not interesting. You didn't say anything else over here, right? Okay, cool.
Here we go.
I'm gonna ride it? Okay, cool. Cartoon style, let's go. Very Pitfall Harry. That's great. How many are we gonna do? 6, I guess, is the answer.
Beverly, the time has come.
And so have I.
I am stranded, trapped deep underground in some sort of god-forsaken cave. It's freezing cold. I can hardly see a thing. Whoever finds this recording, please hand the cassette tape to Miss Beverly. And now this.
Oh no! Did my recorder run out?
Hello?
Darn. My attempts at resourceful engineering have not withstood the test of time. It gave up the ghost. Years of decay made this pipe brittle. It's almost coming off the wall.
Okay, I'll mess with that in a second. Why do I have to walk all the way over here to comment on the track?
Maybe I can swing over.
Ah, yes. That's smart.
An interesting rock formation. It doesn't look too solid.
Yeah.
Help!
There's some sort of light beyond.
Isn't that where I came from? I guess I came from the other side.
Gretchen?
I thought I like careened over the...
That's a pretty deep drop. I can't even see the floor from here.
Oh. Interesting.
Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me?
Yes, let's kick it over the edge.
It gave up the... Away with it.
Cool. There's water down there.
Completely kaput.
Always remember to wear your helmets, kids.
Darn.
Okay, I can use the pickaxe on that. Let's see if I comment on there being water down there.
That's a pretty deep drop. I
Nope.
can't even see the floor.
Use the pickaxe on the pipe. Okay, let's try interacting with that.
This valve is missing its rotary handle.
Interesting. So do I pull this off and then use it as a handle? Because, you know, that makes sense. Got my gear back. I can use the pickaxe on the stalactite. Toss the pickaxe down in the hole. Okay, I mean, I don't think this game is going to let me do anything permanently bad. I wish this wishing thing would actually work. What a waste that would be. Sure.
I wish I could leave this godforsaken cave.
I didn't hear it land. Well, I got rid of my coin.
This is why I like playing tanks. Doing a dungeon, final boss, whole party died at like 40%. Well, guess I'm soloing this.
That's rough.
And then I did.
40% with one person seems kind of sucky, though.
Years of decay made this...
It wasn't great, but it was the
This valve is...
Octomammoth. So, like 90% of its attacks are
Good
dodgeable,
thing
and the
there's
rest
one
can be mitted.
There you go. Water March.
It was good for 3-player comms, at least.
Years of...
Why did I turn the water on?
Maybe I can swim.
Because this is a point-and-click game, and you do whatever the game tells you you might need to do. Well, I want to fish.
I've heard that cave fishing is a thing, but I'm really not in the mood right now.
Alright.
And you get the big fish achievement in this game.
For trying the fishing rod on every single item. Nice. Not totally sure what that accomplished, but... Oh! Oh, the water's been filling it out. Got it. Does it stop filling up at any point?
Presumably when it hits the roof.
Well, it stopped filling up at
The water level has risen.
the most fitting level.
I knew I shouldn't have skipped Aunt Lottie's swimming lessons. I've heard that cave...
This pickaxe is probably the only tool around here that could be useful to me.
Ride the boat, and then use the track as a ladder. Good. Okay, cool. I have to tell it to take me up the track. Tannhauser and Gretchen finally reunite. Excellent. Gretchen's pretty cool.
Oh, you finally made it! I almost thought you'd never come. Look at you, covered in dirt. Did you stumble all the way here through the old mines?
I don't have to answer that. Anyway, you're not going to believe what just happened to me.
Yeah, I guess you're right. You gotta tell me every single detail when we have the time.
They sure have big doors around here.
It looks like they really wanted to make sure there was no trespassing.
How's the weather over there going to be?
Like, for real? Like,
Yeah.
We need to get
Did
No, I
you
the door
actually
open.
rappel down?
Of course, how else?
We're expecting 2 to 6 inches of snow accumulation over the next 2 days.
thought there was a way. Still getting used to this watch. Nope, nope, go back. No, I know what that is. Boop ba doop ba doo. Nope, let's get rid of water.
Any ideas?
Well, I don't. There we go. This is only telling me today. No, there we go. Well, it's okay. It says snow chance, but it's not giving me any details, so I'm just gonna have to use the internet, or you can and let me know.
What am I looking for?
Weather here.
Ah.
Like, it looks like there is a chance of snow tomorrow, but it's
Wow. Congratulations. I think you found your ritual site. I was abducted, imprisoned, and scrutinized by a mad scientist, among other things.
You must have bumped your head too hard.
No, for real.
Oh,
There is
snow
an old
coating up to an
sanitarium
inch.
down this valley.
I
Ice.
thought no one's lived there in ages.
Between
There's
trace
at least
and
one so-called
20th
scientist.
of an inch.
He conducted a wide range of crazy tests on me.
Tests?
Yes, he had me talk about colors and answer personal questions.
Tannhauser, are you sure you haven't suffered some sort of brain damage?
How do I know? I found your camp outside.
Yes, I waited for you. But since it took you so long, I couldn't resist going ahead. Enough talk. Let's find a way to open this monstrous gate. I don't get it. Open sesame!
yeah. So it sounds like there's a pretty good chance we'll get some snow.
What's that over there?
It's going to be warmer where you are. Wind chill is going to drop sub-zero for a couple hours here.
Are you thinking what I am thinking?
Is this a graffito?
Down here. In any case, it's hard to decipher.
Are you seeing that hexagon there as well?
No idea. You've got the door open already?
Look, this seems to have activated one of the lights on the vault door. You see that afterglow?
Oh, it's only a temporary afterglow. Okay.
What's that over there?
Just a crack in the wall.
All in all, it's just
What's that over there?
Ooh.
You're not gonna believe this. These are Germanic runes, my special field of interest. This one roughly translates to Be gone, stranger, for all you may find here is certain death.
Interesting. Maybe these inscriptions are somehow connected to the opening mechanism. Some sort of photonic reception, perhaps.
Which is pretty wild, but okay.
Could you point the light in this direction?
Ah, interesting. This looks like a Latin inscription. Hang on to your
Pretty
head.
wild.
Interpreted freely, this translates to Path of No Return. Hogwash, you Romans.
What'd you say?
Did you notice that other little light turning
I
on?
said, what's pretty wild?
The fact that there is markings on the wall that are sensing light, and that is somehow activating this mechanism.
Please light up these symbols.
That's a hexagon!
Wow, these look like Neolithic cave paintings. Who would have guessed?
So there's...
A group of stickmen fallen asleep around some sort of hexagon.
Yes.
Tannhauser, this is sensational.
Falling asleep. That's what they're
Fallen
doing.
asleep.
Yeah.
There, another light.
Every single one of these has said doom.
What's that over there?
Only a flock of bats. Or is it a swarm? A herd? A gaggle?
Pretty sure it's swarm. Although people tend to come up with names for every group of animal.
What do you make of this?
Yep.
Weird.
So we've got-
Tannhauser, these are ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs.
We've got like
What are they
ancient
doing here?
Neolithic,
I'm
we've
afraid
got
I don't
Egyptian,
know
we've
too
got
much about
Latin,
them.
we've got
This
Native
pictogram
American.
on
I
the
think
left
that was
could mean door or
No.
gateway.
maybe not.
It's followed by the symbol of death. Doesn't that spark your curiosity as well?
I don't remember what exactly that one was, but hey,
Now there are 5 lights.
there are 4 lights.
What does it mean? Maybe this is some
I know
kind
you
of
get that
activation
reference.
device.
Yes, no. Can you hear me? Speak to me.
And again.
And again, I didn't do it once yet. Oh, whoops. Almost missed this. You can hear me, right?
Beverly? For a moment, I thought
Yeah, I
I
can
was
hear
a
you, but
goner.
dungeon's kind
Now
of
that I've
loud.
been able to escape
Got
this
it.
compromising situation, Gretchen and I are standing in front of a gigantic steel gate. I'll get back to you with more details.
Well, assuming you didn't hear what I was saying at all, what is your immediate response to this character saying, there, all 5 lights?
I did hear you say there are 4 lights.
Yes, okay, alright.
Which, yes.
Then I was just saying, I know you get that reference. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do next.
What do you think?
Who'd build such a thing?
No idea. Definitely not my Proto-Germans.
I think that's what one of the inscriptions was.
What do you think? Why is this place all covered in scribblings?
Of
This
different
is
languages.
puzzling. All of these characters are in different languages. It's impossible to tell from down here whether they were written in different eras as well.
I'm still wondering who built this.
I don't think I looked at that one.
Could you point the light in this direction?
Yeah, no.
Just a shadow.
How would you see a shadow in pitch darkness? But okay.
Can I get a light here?
No, nothing.
Got that one. Got that one, got that one, got that one. Got the graffiti. Which I guess is the weird one. And has a hexagon on it.
I've been thinking, what if it wasn't meant to keep someone out, but to keep something in?
Oh, that's even more ominous.
Let's find out.
We're gonna add an English inscription to the wall. Well... Hey, kitty. Hope you're not planning anything.
Maybe this is some...
Yes, but... But what am I supposed to do with it? I can try it again, but... Pretty sure it's still not working. Yeah, why is it not...
And again. Can we take a look at the graffito again?
I mean, hexagon, so it does seem like there should be 6. Oh, do I have to have them all on?
Please show me the Latin inscriptions again. Could you show me that ruin thing again? Could you light up the cave paintings for me again?
Hey, pause off. Pause off. No, 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 no. Don't give me guff. Pause off.
Please point the light to the hieroglyphs again. Again, 5 lights.
Okay, maybe there are supposed to be 4 lights.
And again.
I have to be missing a 6th. I mean, maybe I'm just supposed to do 4? That would be very weird.
Could you show me that ruin thing again?
But there's 6 locks on the door, 6 sides to a hexagon.
Please show me the Latin inscriptions again. Could you light up the cave paintings for me again?
There are only 5 people around the hexagon. They're all taking.
Please point the light to the hieroglyphs again.
They're all taking the same amount of time to fade, so it's nothing like that. Hey. No.
And again.
Wow, why are you not working? Alright, what am I missing? Can't leave, right? Can I climb this? No. I mean, the only thing I can think is that I'm missing something. Maybe I just turn on 1 light? I mean, 5 lights, 5 inscriptions. I don't... Yeah, I don't get it.
Maybe this is some...
Exciting. These must be the thrills they advertised.
Can we take a look at the graffito again?
Okay, maybe it's the order? Hey, can you hear me alright?
Hey,
Which would come first? I think this is Proto-Germanic or Egyptian.
it depends on the Egyptian.
Fair. If I'm supposed to do this in
Could you light up the cave paintings for me again?
age order, what would you guess?
Depends on the Egyptian.
Okay, I guess I'll just do both then.
Could you show me that ruin thing again? Please point the light to the hieroglyphs again. Please show me the Latin inscriptions again. Again, 5 lights. Can we take a look at the graffito again?
Maybe when all 5 of them are on, there's another... Oh, come on. You just repeated the lights. Oh, that's obnoxious.
Could you light up the cave paintings for me again?
And then again...
Could you light up the cave paintings for me again?
Oh. I can do some of them multiple times. That's... strange.
Could you light up the cave paintings for me again? Could you light up the cave paintings for me again?
Sure, would be nice if that went faster. Like after you've done it a few times. Chance of Sonar was
Again,
really,
5
really,
lights.
really good about that, by the way. Adjusting certain game things just to make it more convenient for the player.
And again.
It's some kind of code?
I've already made an entry on this.
I can't do it again? There we go.
Beverly, for a moment I thought I was a goner. Now that I've been able to escape this compromising situation, Gretchen and I are standing in front of a gigantic steel gate. I'll get back to you with more details.
Nothing useful there. Okay, there are only 5 blocks on the gate. So that's okay.
Could you light up the cave paintings for me again?
Okay, can I lock that in now? Nope.
And again.
What on earth?
Could you light up the cave paintings for me again?
Let's do this again.
Please point the light to the hieroglyphs again. Could you show me that ruin thing again? Please show me the Latin inscriptions again. Can we take a look at the graffito again? Again, 5 lights. Exciting. Maybe this... And... again.
Well, I might have to look this one up. If it is some kind of order that I'm supposed to do them in, I have no idea.
What do you
it
think?
is.
Who'd build such a thing?
No idea. Definitely not my proto-Germans.
I'm still wondering.
Okay, let's... Oh, I really don't... Yeah, you know what? Even if it is a specific order, I could try out several different things. It's so slow. I don't want to. I'm just gonna look this up. It is in order. Oh, interesting. So it's Neolithic. You can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Neolithic, Egyptian, Latin, Germanic. So it is the historic order.
Could you light up the cave paintings for me again?
I just had to know that, which is weird because I don't think they said that anywhere in the game, and they certainly don't give you access to that information right now, which would be nice, but also that's just not what I would have expected, so I would have had to have
Please
done
point the light to the hieroglyphs again.
a ton of variations on the same 5 objects, each with it being this slow. Would have been miserable.
Please show me the Latin inscriptions again.
What they should have done is you should have made it one of those do it in order and it like stops the moment you do it in the wrong order. It gives you an error the moment you do it in the wrong
Could
order.
you show me that ruin thing again?
At least then you would eventually figure it out. Like, that would be at most...
Can we take a look at the graffito again?
I'd have to test it out.
Again, 5 lights.
They don't even tell you when you've got it right. You have to go activate it. Oh, it's so obnoxious. And let
This
there
looks
be
promising.
light.
This cave has obviously been visited by explorers for millennia. Isn't it strange that all of them left warnings on the wall?
It's not strange.
And
It's a
whoever built
warning.
this gigantic vault wanted to make sure that only a human with the right set of knowledge could open it. Maybe long after its architects ceased to exist. I assume this is why they utilized all of these different writings. They literally left the code on the wall. In case of an emergency? Remarkable.
Light.
Yes!
And then we are immediately killed and eaten by scorpions. Tannhauser and Gretchen make a discovery. Guess this is chapter 4, or is this just another part of chapter 3?
Let me find the light switch first.
Ooh. There's a
Any idea?
model. Of the
I
solar
wonder
system.
who or what's behind all of this.
So no ideas. Yeah, this was definitely built not that long ago. This is way too
Let's
modern.
take a look around. This is exciting.
Are the other parts of this
Did you
slowly
see that
moving?
pretty large particle accelerator? Wow.
But yeah, it's got a particle accelerator. This is very recent. I got a bottle. I think that's what it was.
No idea what purpose they might serve.
Just start unplugging things and plugging them back in randomly. That
We
never
didn't
goes
even
wrong,
have
right?
anything remotely this size at my university. All this modern hardware must have cost a fortune. What an enormous compound. All sorts of strange gadgetry.
I can use the bottle on it? Interesting.
Something is wrong with the engine powering the solar system, as if the universe was out of balance.
Given the red light and a giant X on the door, I'm guessing that is even more danger.
An opening mechanism.
Sure.
Of course, the door is blocked.
Yeah, that's probably a good thing. So I'm pretty sure that's a Red Bull can on the desk there, which would modernize this even more.
I'd rather
It
not come too
absolutely
close
is.
to this killing machine.
What's more recent, a big particle accelerator or a Red Bull?
Depends on the particle accelerator.
There are some that predate Red Bull.
Pre-World War
I stumbled
II,
upon
I'd
an
say.
impressive model of our solar system. Yet curiously, it displays our 9 planets in disorder, as if there was
Which
a
is definitely
disturbance in
pre-Red Bull.
interstellar
Yeah.
balance. Much like an event known to the ancient Greeks as ekpyrosis, the catastrophic imbalance of the universe.
How do you know
Whether
that?
this is a foreshadowing of things to come, or the device is simply broken, I cannot say. To be honest, it's hard to say if it means anything at all.
You mean it's likely that it doesn't mean anything at all, but in any case, does McDonald's predate World War II?
I don't
I'd rather
think
not
so.
come too.
I think
Any
fast
idea?
food wasn't a thing until the 60s or 70s.
That would probably destroy.
That would probably destroy everything. You pour the bottle on the desk, it shorts out the particle accelerator, and the whole universe breaks.
Yeah. The first McDonald's didn't open until 1955, but it
seems to
probably
be
didn't
effective.
franchise until much later than that.
That is a wild concept. A McDonald's by itself, the only one in existence. That's so weird.
I brought back order to the universe. I brought back. I've already.
I stumbled yet much whether to be on.
Okay. Apparently, the first restaurant opened by the McDonald brothers was opened in 1948, but they were basically Okay, so it was a roadside stand in 48. It wasn't a restaurant until 55.
Error. Memory overflow.
Hello? Anybody there?
Of course.
No, restaurant in
Another
52,
locked
franchise in 55, I think.
Now, which is older, Red Bull or automated voices
Error. Memory overflow.
saying things like error, memory overflow?
Definitely automated voices.
That came
Error.
first.
Memory overflow.
Well,
64 kilos.
when you say automated voice, do you mean you type in text and the computer talks back to you, or do you mean pre-recorded voices
This is the future.
spoken at on a prompt?
This thing
Error.
is
Memory
unprompted
overflow.
saying error, memory overflow. And not because I'm
Right, but
pressing
I'm
a
ask-
button or anything.
But not at a user prompt, but based on a queue, some sort of condition that exists where you'd want to tell the user that.
Right, and it's a pre-recorded message, yes.
Yeah, so if it's pre-recorded, that definitely predates.
Error.
Such a
Memory.
clut.
I mean,
Could you please
that
turn
makes
off
sense.
that noise?
That does make sense.
Seems you have a RAM module loose.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert.
Uh-oh.
Please identify yourself.
Okay, well, apparently you can listen to people.
My name is Tannhauser. Hans Tannhauser.
I do not recognize you, Hans.
And it can interpret
Why
what
does
we're
it
saying.
matter?
I am only allowed to grant access to authorized personnel.
Okay, so 64 kilobytes of memory is a real amount of memory, and it is a small one that is in keeping with what it looks like this game's time period is. But isolinear chips only exist in Star Trek.
I am Hans, and I defragmented your memory.
I do not recognize you, Hans. I am only allowed to grant access to authorized personnel.
This isn't going anywhere, Tannhauser. We need brute force.
That is a dumb idea. We might be doing it anyway, but that's still a dumb idea.
Such a clutter and all this modern. We didn't even have anything. No idea what I brought back ordered. An opening mech. Of course.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Please identify yourself.
My name is Tannhauser.
We did this already.
Hans Tannhauser.
I do not recognize you, Hans.
Why does it matter?
I am only allowed to grant access to authorized personnel.
And if I'm not authorized?
I am sorry. I may only grant access to authorized personnel.
What's your name, by the way?
Ooh,
My name is Barbarossa 2000. I am the guardian of the station.
Barbarossa 2000.
Can't you just open this door for me?
Not possible.
This isn't going anywhere, Tannhauser. We need brute force.
Chill out, Gretchen.
What kind of station is this?
This station was built by the Millennium Cooperative. I may only give this information to authorized individuals.
Who constructed you?
I was developed and built by Dr. von Strack and Dr. Römmler. I am property of the Millennium Cooperative.
How long have you been here?
16 years, 304 days, and 9 hours.
How do I become authorized?
Not possible. I cannot authorize you, since I do not know you.
Interesting.
Aren't you feeling lonely? All on your own down here?
I am patient by nature. My developers assured me the station was only temporarily shut down.
What if something happened to Dr. Rumler? Then he could never continue with his work.
Dr. Remler promised me we would start working again very soon. Dr. Remler is my friend. Why would he lie to me?
Maybe they weren't confident enough to tell you the truth.
Maybe they weren't confident to tell you the truth.
Your point is illogical. If what you said was true, how could I rely on statements made by humans?
You can't.
You can never know for sure.
Overheating in segment B23 imminent.
Too hot. Can I do anything?
It's smoking.
Crap.
That hit the spot.
Oh, okay. Good.
We didn't.
I do like this machine.
Any chance you might consider letting me through?
Oh,
I am very sorry. I can only grant access to authorized personnel. You may wait here if you wish.
you misspelled
I
that's
would
getting
most certainly enjoy your company, yet I may only allow passage to subjects of acquaintance.
I just gotta talk to you a bit more.
But you do know me.
Yes, you are Hans.
Imagine the possibility of Dr. Rumler never coming back, and I'd be your only friend.
Are you my friend, Hans?
I am your friend, Barbarossa.
You make me happy.
You two are adorable. Get a room.
We're in a room. Get out
Now
of
that you know
ours.
me, would you please let me through?
But if I let you pass, I will be alone again. Will you come back and pay me a visit?
Definitely.
Scout's
At least-
honor.
At least once.
Access granted.
You probably shouldn't have trusted me, but okay. What? I don't get to do anything else in here? Okay.
It's the Saturn portal.
Oh. Hello.
You have no idea, do you?
What do you mean?
Quantum physicist, ridiculous.
Is that a gun?
Oh, shit.
Get off of that boy.
I can see no reason for violence here.
Hey. Is that really necessary?
You too, Bambi. Move over there.
Are you serious? After everything we've been through?
You're not gonna stand in my way. You've had your chance, Tannhauser, but you had to follow me around like a puppy dog. Now that's what you get.
But it was you that had the idea to come here.
Shut your pie hole.
Please, you don't understand. I need help.
What kind of a dork are you?
Wow, she's the
A
worst.
bunch of hapless maggots, that's what you are. Standing in front of the Saturn portal without any clue.
You were the worst. Tannhauser and Taft are now in the same boat.
You're staying here, chums. You may as well bid farewell to this stupid clunker while you're at it. It's been getting on my nerves from the beginning.
No.
What? Guess we have to fix the computer.
Bye-bye.
She really is the worst.
Some people are scoundrels, others are not. Yes, that's how it is.
I still can't believe Gretchen would play such a wicked game on me.
Now, this is not what I wanted either.
Who are you? And what are you doing here anyway?
It's funny that they had us
Hey,
have a
that was
discussion
you.
about not trusting
Last night in
people
my room.
right before we got
Calm
betrayed.
down, please.
It's very
You must
clever.
have a lot of questions.
You bet I do.
But first, you should try to get out of this predicament.
I assume you have a plan on how to open the door. You seem to know what you're doing. Who are you anyway?
My name is Lazarus Taft, and I hope you'll excuse my late
Lazarus.
introduction. I'm a traveler, if you will.
The name Lazarus is always important.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Taft. Tannhauser. Let's talk about stealing my notes.
Yes, that was me. Believe me, I wouldn't have needed to if everything had gone according to my plan. I wanted to ask for your help, but then she surprised me. I know taking your journal wasn't right, and I'm sorry about it. I would have returned it, I promise.
What was it you wanted from my journal? They're really just notes. And a few doodles.
I needed you to tune into the right quantum frequency. See, I'm just an ordinary traveler. I know next to nothing about quantum mechanics. At least not enough to control this portal.
You're talking crazy talk.
This is not the best time to go into too much detail.
She called it a Saturn portal. What was she talking about?
It's a metaphor. Actually, it's just an ordinary quantum portal. You can travel to different realities, distant stars, and galaxies. That is where I come from.
And where are you from? From the other side?
See, and I know that's kind of a lot of information, but I've been stranded here for some time now. I desperately need to leave, get back home. Please don't get me wrong, I really like it here, but I need to go. If I don't, I will die. Simple as that. As you probably suspected, you winning that lottery was part of my arrangement to get you here.
You do not have to be on the verge of death to need to get back home. You can just need to get back home. That's totally fair.
Please, go on.
The problem is that you can't control the portal unless you have the right piece of technology. At home we have a device called a quantum discriminator. You can buy it at any convenience store, but I certainly don't know how to build one myself.
You can buy a quantum
This is why I needed
discriminator
your
at
formula.
any random convenience store.
Calculations to tune in. There are dangers, though. You can disintegrate the whole planet if you aren't careful, which is what she's doing right now.
I'm assuming you can't hear everything that's going on in the game.
Not everything, no.
There's a quantum portal, and the lady betrayed us because apparently she was trying to get here the whole time anyway. And this guy is apparently from another dimension, and he's trying to get back home. And he's like, back home we have this thing called a quantum discriminator, and you can buy it in like any convenience store. But here it seems to be an unknown technology. It's like, okay, sure, buddy, alright. Weird world, but alright.
Okay, but what's my role in all of this?
I needed your help. You were the last piece of the puzzle. When I saw your article in Science Today, I was 100% sure you were the right guy for me, to help me get home.
Maybe where he's from, teleporting is an extremely common thing, and you need a quantum discriminator to make sure you're getting to the right spot. That would make sense.
Good lord. So all of this is real? Do you know who built the portal?
This station was built by the Millennium Cooperative. I believe something went wrong when I came out of the portal. They took me with them and abandoned the station soon afterwards. But they certainly didn't construct the portal.
Who did then?
Who knows? Probably a natural phenomenon?
What?
A geological vortex? A high-intensity meridian? A cosmic G-spot?
Oh,
It is ancient. There's a large network, like wormholes connecting different dimensions. Enough talk.
the construction
Let's
is not the
move.
portal itself. That makes sense. No, I wanted to poke around here more. Ugh, game. I wanted to try and see if I could get the computer working again. Chapter 4, Transdimensional Homesick Blues. Wow, I'm in a
This is getting boring.
nowhere space again.
We are all puppets on a string, Mr. Tannhauser.
No? Nothing? I guess I have to go the other way this time. Hexagon! I don't have to talk to him, right? Oh. Whoops. Oh no, okay, okay. Oh, he's gone. Oh no, okay, he's still there. Game's freaking me out.
You are nothing but a pawn in my new narrative.
Maybe that's the doctor. That would make sense.
Did we seriously just step out of a phone booth?
We did. Wait, there is another way?
I don't have to answer that. What's it like on the other side?
Different. Hard to describe.
Many
Just
phone
try.
booths.
How does it feel? The transition, I mean.
Hans, we have no time for that right now.
Please, I need to know.
Well, you can imagine it as a rift, a junction in space-time. Your mind enters a stage of near transcendence. There are no thoughts, no words, no sounds or visions, no sense of self.
That sounds
And
wild.
suddenly, bam, you see a myriad of possibilities exploding right in front of you.
How do you know you're still you then?
You have to fill me in on the details later. I want to know everything.
Listen, I came to you because I see something in you.
Actually, you brought
You
me to
are
you,
different.
but sure.
Please help me to get home. And help your people by stopping that woman. I don't think she knows of the dangers she's going to unleash. Your world is going to collapse. Everything will collapse. Just look, we need to stop her.
But how? She's insane.
We need to come up with a quantum discriminator somehow.
I don't want to be here at all.
Yet here you are. Sorry, I need to take a short rest.
We could go to my room.
That would actually be awesome. If that's cool with you.
Follow me.
Let's go to my room. Wink, wink. Tannhauser and Taft prepare for their mission. By getting beers from
Okay,
the cool German.
I went over your plans, and I think I get the idea. It's pretty mind-boggling, but it could work. We need to improvise here and there. I found some scrap metal to roughly model a frame for the device.
Let's get it started then.
I'm afraid there are a few integral components that need to be swapped in, though.
Okay, what are we looking for?
First, we need a source of energy. A very strong source.
Maybe that glowing thing
Second,
under the bed?
a particle accelerator. That's going to be a tough nut to crack.
Th-
Third, a potent coolant. The whole thing could blow up otherwise. Number 4, last but not least, an interface to control the device. Any kind of peripheral will do.
Okay, how do we begin?
The order doesn't really matter. I'll go to the village. Maybe I can find some substitutes for the missing parts.
Good, just bring them over. I'm sure I can patch them together somehow.
Let's do this.
Thank you, Hans. I'd already be dead if it wasn't for you.
Oh, you. It wasn't that bad.
You are awesome. I just wanted you to know that I'm eternally grateful to have met you. All things considered, dying may not be as bad as I always thought it might be.
Don't you say that.
Even if I don't make it, you need to stop her. Promise?
I'm beginning my search right now. What's that gooey stuff?
Ooh,
Is that your blood?
Oh, my body is disintegrating.
that's bad.
What do you mean?
It is the effect one has to...
Does it hurt?
Oops.
Yes.
Buddy.
A couple of self-sealing stem bolts. A small collection of hydrinos. An ectoplasm interference oscillator. A hyperlogic coupler. That's a prototype of the Valentine. A gift from a friend. A cosmic slipstream capacitator.
Ah, yes. A whole bunch of technobabble machines.
That's the toolbox I've borrowed from Truda. An empty jar. How are you holding up?
Don't worry about it.
You don't look so good. Sorry I said that.
No, it's cool, really. I get that a lot.
Nope.
So what do we do now?
First, we have second, third.
I already been through this.
This is the frame for our quantum discriminator. It's almost finished. We just need to attach a few more components.
So here's something that shouldn't have surprised me. Turns out the single biggest source of microplastics in the environment
Also, an interface.
is
And last but not least,
washing synthetic fabrics.
It's the orgone collector.
Interesting.
I don't even know where to begin.
Don't worry, you know it in theory. Now, the quantum discriminator emits a
So,
coherent
turns
PQ
out,
beam into the
throwing
world.
away fast fashion after
metaphasing
wearing it and
projectile
never washing it might actually be better for the
Precisely.
environment.
Then the projected tachyon pulses allow us to modulate the frequency in such a fashion that
I mean, what
That
really
the
you
portal
need to do is just find a way
synchronizes
to
with the
filter
exact temporal
microplastics.
quantum coordinates. A rift in space-time.
exactly.
This is
You have
sensational.
one of those on
I
every washing
thought you'd
machine.
like it.
It's one whole source gone. Or at least mostly gone.
They're having a blast out there.
It's one of those things that, like, we can't fix the damage that we have done to the well, okay, there's different ways of looking at that. There's a
This
lot of
leads to
things
the
that
rooms.
humans do that we cannot 100% fix, but we can always find
Please
other
ring
ways
bell
to
for
make up
service.
for them.
We only... She's the last...
Precise.
Truda?
So, Professor, did you take a look-see around the area?
You could definitely say so. You may call off the police.
How come?
I've got my notes back.
But the inspector is already on his way.
Then just call him off in person if he's early.
As you wish.
I wanted to return your fishing rod.
Good! Did you get a bite?
Kind of.
There is a lot going on in this lake, I can tell you, Professor.
Interesting.
Just the other day, I caught a red herring this big.
A red herring.
So, let me take a look for your pawned item. Ah, there you are. Here's your whistle.
Whistle?
Well, yes, your whistle.
This is not my whistle.
Not your whistle? Of course this is your whistle. Your whistle.
I'm sure I'd recognize this whistle if it were my whistle. I left you something completely different.
Right. What was it then?
My, massage rod.
Your what? I don't have no massage rod in here. As
sure.
I said, here is your whistle, Mr. Tenhauser.
Thanks.
Fine, you can keep the rod.
She's the...
Precise.
Truda?
Hello, Professor.
I would like to ask,
Oh, yes, of course.
does the name Lazarus Taft ring a bell with you?
Haft. Oh, yes, indeed. Doppelkopf player. If you ask me, he's a sham. Ripped my guests off to the last penny.
It's a Doppelkopf.
Shady type. You better not get involved with him.
Oh, well, I think I already... Well... never... I'll be leaving.
Make yourself...
So that's a great example right there. I got a different deposit back from her because reasons. And now I can ask her, hey, could you look for my real deposit? Ideally, that will not be necessary because I don't think it is, and I don't, particularly care. But there's every chance that because it is this kind of game, I have to do that dialogue option to progress at some point.
Now where would this lead to?
Still locked?
Locked.
Yep, still locked.
A brand new episode of Twilight.
Twilight area.
She's back in a trance. Hi, Lainey. What's cracking?
They are showing the Great Twilight Area Celebration Marathon today. 12
Celebration?
hours of bliss in a row.
They are having the ever so
This
riveting
kid
town
wants to
fair
watch
outside.
12 hours of Twilight
Wouldn't you
Zone
like to
in
go
a row.
out to the real world once in a while?
The real world is in there. Can't you see?
Why don't you take a small breath of fresh air?
I'll think about it. But for now, I need to keep on watching.
Good kid.
There's a brown tube inside. I could use it for the quantum discriminator.
Oh no.
The kid will be traumatized for her entire life if I just disassemble her only friend.
Yeah,
I don't think I can do this.
maybe later.
There's something funny about that clock.
I forgot that.
A dim oil painting showing a couple of withering roses in a vase. Some of the varnish is starting to come off. How poetic.
So the lady said there's weird stuff going on in the lake, but then said she caught a red herring. So I'm getting the feeling that if I go poke around the lake, there's nothing important about it.
Yikes!
What is it? Ew. Looks like
Modern
moldy soup.
cuisine. A lump of minced meat in the shape of a hedgehog, garnished with spike resembling breadsticks. Toast Hawaii. Cheese skewers. Looks a bit shabby. I don't want to take this with me. If anywhere, it belongs in the trash. No.
Dad, we need to look at those again. Let's get out of here.
The door to town.
Oops. Accidentally hit the chat again. Oh, hey. Yeah, he wasn't kidding. The celebration's going on.
The antenna provides TV reception for the guest house.
It's a bird whistle. What? An extremely effective bird whistle.
Their collective weight is almost breaking the antenna. It's the window to my room.
Is it more birds? It's the same birds. Okay.
Mr. Tannhauser? Step right up.
Hello. How do you know my name?
It's a small town. Penelope Hades. My sister and I run the boat rental over at the lake.
So, are there any prizes?
Our first prize is an all-day boat ride on the Trüberbrook.
How much for a ticket?
One ticket, 50 pfennigs. But I'm afraid all tickets have been sold.
Bummer.
I'm sorry.
I'll be... The mere thought of cotton candy makes me shiver. The real thing is just gross.
Wow, this dude really doesn't like cotton candy.
Out of competition. It's a shooting gallery for kids.
The whole festival is already done, basically?
Patience, just a moment, pal.
Baron?
Mr. Tannhauser, good to see you.
The pleasure is all mine. How is Claus doing?
He's resting. My loyal Claus.
Are you enjoying the festivities?
Yes, take a look around. All these lights, the beautiful music.
I do like
This
the lights.
is my Trüberbrook,
But there's no
in
music at
all
the
its
moment.
splendor and glory.
Have you ever heard the name Lazarus Tuft?
Taft, yes, a real good for nothing.
Huh.
It's not that I don't like strangers, especially if they come as tourists to my beautiful Trüberbrook, but I was suspicious of this Mr. Taft right from the beginning. If you ask me, you better not mingle with him.
Oh, I think I already... Well,
Okay, the stream isn't actually frozen, right? Uh-oh. That would be not good. No, okay, we're good. Cool. Looking forward to changing my meds so that my eyes stop reacting like this. Because constantly squinting really bad on stream looks very weird.
I need to...
Until next...
A cone of roasted almonds. 10 pfennigs.
Do I have that?
I'll have a cone of roasted almonds, please.
A cone of roasted almonds right away. There you are, sir.
Yay.
I think I have enough.
Step right up! Step right up! Wanna put your brains to the test?
Why not?
I'm guessing pretty low. Yeah, not bad.
Right, all right. That was, not so bad. Just between the two of us. You could use a little dose of vitamins, don't you think? Always remember, a healthy body equals a healthy mind.
I didn't do great on the strength testing thing, and because it's like a festival, and the guy's like giving me health advice as a result. He's like,
A leaden trophy. Like a trophy made out of lead.
You should get more vitamins.
He's wearing a violin neck for a peg leg.
Does he play on his own leg? That would be cool.
Arr, beautiful here, ain't it?
Harry, what's a sailor man doing out here in the sticks?
Well, I don't like water that much. I'm just so happy to be here with both of my feet on dry land.
But aren't those stereotypical sailor's clothes you were wearing?
So?
What happened to your leg?
Oh my god, you
Well,
can't just ask somebody what happened to their
That
leg.
happened on my second job at the piano transportation company. I don't really want to go into details, but thanks to the mercy of a rueful instrument manufacturer, I got me this nice new leg. And due to a timely taken disability insurance, I now may enjoy a quite decent invalidity pension. Far away from the stormy sea.
Nice.
That's a nice story. Or is it a sad story? I can't decide. So you have a fear of water?
Aye.
Thalassophobia.
Thalassophobia. It all started when I was a little boy, back home, on a sweet summer's day. I was swimming in the lake when my Uncle Ulf suddenly cannonballed in. I will always remember these two massive cheeks rapidly closing in. To be honest, it's still haunting me today. I nearly drowned back then. Later I realized that was the day I developed this terrible, terrible fear of everything deeper than a puddle.
If I may ask, why did you become a sailor man if you're so scared of water?
I don't think he is.
I asked this myself many
never mind.
times. Well, my mother insisted that it would be best for me to face my fears. So naturally, I became a sailor man.
This is so confusing.
Walk a mile in my shoes.
I think I'm needed elsewhere.
Take care!
Alright. Let's head towards the lake.
I wonder what that is.
Pretty sure it's a beehive.
Hansen's ice cream. I used to love it when I was little. Hades. Paddleboat rental, souvenirs, fishing supplies. Paddleboat rental. 1 hour, 1 Deutschmark. That's a ticket for the raffle. This must be my lucky day. A beautiful, healthy tree. Akersoidu platanus, the sycamore maple.
You can call the birds to the tree? That's funny. Does not yet seem that anything happens if I do that.
The streetlight is flickering unsteadily. Typical case of light pollution. The nation split in two. The next...
Fireflies? I don't seem to be able to do anything with the fireflies. I can only turn the light off briefly. Interesting. I don't think I could go out to the lake before.
I don't even know where to go.
Oh, that's just leaving. Got it. Oh, hey.
Beverly, it is widely known that Corvidae are quite sociable and intelligent beings. I recently became acquainted with no less than a swarm of these impressive singing birds. Sometimes, I wish I could be like them. If I could just fly south with them. I wonder if they would accept me as one of their own.
Very interesting thoughts.
I call, they come. Neat.
I call, they come.
Over here, little birdies.
I bet I need to bring them somewhere else, not here.
Whoops. I must have overfed them.
What? Overfed them? How do you know? Huh. I hope they don't just stay out here. I need them in town.
Step right up! Every ticket's a winner, no blanks, guaranteed! Our first prize is an all-day boat ride on the Trüberbrook.
See? I found a ticket.
Now look at that, you're a lucky fella. Now let's see what fortune has in store for you. Are you ready? This is your prize, a can of cat food, generously provided by the Trüberbrook Advertisers Association.
Oh my. Thanks, I guess.
Well, enjoy.
Enjoy your cat food. I'll try calling the birds later. Let's go up here. Whoa. Hello.
Nice evening for a walk, isn't it?
Eerie.
There's something in the air. Can you smell it? Spruces.
Spruces, firs, pines. I was always bad at telling conifers apart.
Where spruces prickle, firs just tickle.
Fir? That's Tanne in German. Just like my name. Never thought about it.
Why? What's your name?
Tannhauser.
We'd pronounce it Tannhäuser with an umlaut. German roots?
Yes, my grandpa. I'm not going to use this thing again. These binoculars should provide an excellent view of the opposite lakeshore. I have to insert a coin first.
Oh no, I threw away my coin.
I wonder what that is.
It's an air conditioning unit. Which is probably what the other thing actually is.
Locked. I noticed a marking on one of the rocks. A hexagon. It's the logo of the Millennium Cooperative. I still cannot believe it. If I return to the portal empty-handed, no, not an option. Beverly, I have made an astounding discovery. As it turns out, the town's only phone booth leads to some sort of secret passageway. It leads right into the Millennium Cooperative's control center.
These things on the ground. We call them fir cones. As a matter of fact, though, they're actually spruce cones. Did you know that?
What do you mean, actually?
Well, fir cones come to pieces when they fall off the trees.
Okay.
Spruce cones stay intact. Some things. You have to see them.
This doesn't seem like important
You're from
information,
around these
but-
parts?
No, just visiting. Getting accustomed to it, I guess.
Me neither. I come here for the beautiful view.
Smoke?
No thanks. I quit.
The climate makes me feel a lot better, that's for sure.
Nothing else here. Okay, well, I don't know why I would want them there, so let's just call them back here. Assuming they'll actually go here. Oh, do I still have cone of almonds?
Hey, get lost, you wet blankets.
Nope, I'm gonna go get another cone of almonds. You said just wait for it. Have I waited long enough?
I just need a moment to reach operational temperature.
Operational temperature.
I think I have enough.
I don't have any anymore. Whatever.
Baron?
Mr. Tannhauser.
The pleasure is all... I saw you at the raffle, right? Did you win anything?
I won a pair of hiking boots.
Aha!
Take a look at me. How am I supposed to wander anywhere?
Turn a pen into $100 thing.
On the other hand, Mr. Tannhauser, you look like the type to be struck by wanderlust once in a while. Oh, auf dem gelben Wagen sitz ich beim Schwager vorn. Ja, ja, so war das. What about you? Did you have any luck with your ticket?
I won this.
Excuse me, is that cat food by any chance? I am asking on behalf of Klaus. He loves cat food.
He's a cat. He loves cat
Would you
food.
mind making a trade?
What do you have in mind?
You leave this delicious can of cat food to Klaus and me,
And I give you the hiking boots,
in return,
obviously.
I give you this new pair of hiking boots, size 13. What do you think?
Sounds like a perfect deal.
Ouch.
So let's make it so.
It will be to your benefit.
Okay, am I doing anything else out here?
This bucket seems to have been hung.
Why do I want them in the bucket?
This bucket seems to have been.
That doesn't seem to be doing anything. Back to the house. I need a cathode ray tube. Put a brawn tube. Oh, they already broke it. Cool. I interrupted her poor Twilight Zone marathon. It's sad. I wonder where she went.
Laney's left. There's a brown tube inside. I could use it for the quantum discriminator. I can't open it without the right tool.
You sure you weren't the right tool?
Please ring
reading more about what I was talking about earlier. There's no feasible way to put something in the home that'll catch microplastics. You have to catch it at the wastewater treatment plant.
Not yet.
Yep.
Is it not unreasonable that we could make something eventually?
I mean, already we're catching 99% of microfibers from synthetic clothes at the wastewater treatment plant. Problem is, 1% of a ton is still a lot.
Yeah, whatever. It's fine. My point is, we're very good at making things.
I would like to ask you something.
Eventually.
Oh yes, of course.
Does the name
Taft, Doppelkopf. If you ask Shady, you better not.
Oh. I'll be leaving then.
Make yourself at home.
Okay, I need a tool. Where have I not gone? I have hiking boots now, but I didn't win the thing. I have this sludgy food. Let's head back up to the room temporarily.
I don't even know where to begin.
Don't worry. Now, the quantum
projecting a metaphasic.
Then the projected tech
that the portal a rift in this is it's the
Pretty sure I would have interaction things here. Oh, can I grab that? Empty bottle. Excellent.
interphasic coil spanner, quantum flux regulator, ODN recoupler, scissors.
Do I need the scissors? Apparently not.
It's an excerpt of the Tonklin diary. Gasoline powder.
Gasoline powder, that's a thing.
That's the toolbox.
It's a toolbox. Can I not grab anything from it? What?
Did you say gasoline powder?
Yes.
As in dehydrated gasoline?
I don't know. That's why I was reacting to it.
Yeah, dehydrated gasoline is gasoline. If your gasoline has water in it, you have problems.
No, it's a powder that, when you mix it with water, it becomes gasoline, no longer having any water in it. Somehow. I still don't have a coin.
I have. I'm not.
Yeah, I need some way of opening it. Okay. I guess I interact with everyone in town again.
Every ticket's a winner.
How much for...
One ticket, 50, but I'm afraid...
Bummer.
I'm sorry.
So...
Our first...
I'll be...
Yeah, we already did the prizes.
The mere thought... Out of competition. It's a shooting gap. A cone...
I don't want any more almonds, apparently.
Step right up!
I need the
Step
trophy,
right up!
but I need something to make me
Mister!
stronger.
Want to test your strength again?
Why not?
Still just 3, right? Yep.
Right, all right. That was, not so bad. Just between the two of us. You could use a little dose of vitamins, don't you think? Always remember, a healthy body equals a healthy mind.
Nothing else with you, right?
Arr.
I saw you at the raffle, right?
Oh, I am.
Did you
I
win?
forgot. I'm trading up.
Arr. Just this voucher for a boat trip. Man, I hate water.
That makes sense.
You?
A pair of hiking boots, but they are too large for me. I think I'm needed elsewhere.
I gotta talk to
Take
this guy.
care!
Wait, no? Not this guy? So who do I have to trade the boots with? It's gotta be him.
Step right, mister!
Is there a...
Karsk, the winner of the...
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm gonna have to listen to his speech again.
Right, all right. That was, not so bad.
Not so bad.
Just between the two of us. You could use a little dose of vitamins, don't you think? Always remember, a healthy body equals a healthy mind.
Okay, let's get out of here. I have to find somebody to trade the boots with. This is still leaving, right?
I don't even know what...
Yeah. That's just fireflies. Can we catch the fireflies with a bottle? Yeah! Yay! Got me a bottle of fireflies. I don't know why we need the crows back out here again. Now, where am I supposed to be going that's dark that I would need the fireflies for? Wait. Oh, I can just use the boots with him. Cool.
No thanks. What would I do with that?
Never mind. Who do I give the boots to? You? Maybe? You're not wearing shoes.
Patience, just a moment, pal.
Nope.
I'll be leaving.
Maybe the lady up here. Was she at the raffle? She might have been at the raffle.
So what are you doing up here, all on your own? Fed up with all the hurly-burly down there?
I just like traveling.
Yeah.
Always on the road,
it's like
hiking
that.
and all that.
So you're taking a break?
Oh, I lost my hiking boots.
Ah, there we go.
They just slipped over the railing. And now they're gone. If you ask me, we are really all in the same vast backyard. All this madness. Looking for some kind of meaning. Anything at all.
Sounds a bit like you're going through a life crisis.
Oh no. Quite the opposite is true. I gained insight. That's what I did. Insight. Exactly. That's it.
What about the locals? Do you know them?
Most of them. I am actually visiting this place every year. Why?
You know a man called Lazarus Tuft?
Yes, I do. Fascinating man.
Not immediately a bad thing.
He absolutely crushed me
Yes,
at
that's
Doppelkopf once. No one knows for sure where he came from and what he's doing here. Legend says he bought the old mansion in the woods off of his Doppelkopf millions. He rarely ever visits town. Hardly surprising the way folks keep talking around here. Anyway, let them talk. That's my position.
I saw you down there at the raffle.
Yes, I tried my luck.
Did you win?
Just a snuff box. Such a letdown. I've sworn off the devil's dealings. You?
I'm in possession of a pair of hiking boots. Didn't you say you lost yours?
Yes, indeed. I'd exchange anything from my inventory for a new pair of hiking
I'd exchange
boots.
anything from my inventory.
Would you trade with me by chance? Your hiking boots in exchange for my snuff tobacco.
Fair enough.
Oh, thank you. How nice. And they're a perfect fit too.
I've got to go.
Okay. Have a nice evening.
I want them to change
Thanks again.
the image so they're
You're
on
welcome.
Finally, I can make off again. I can hear the call of the wild. Farewell.
Farewell.
Okay, what am I doing with the snuff box? Is that the sailor or somebody else? I was not paying attention to who all was at the raffle.
I just need a...
Gotta be you then, right?
About the raffle, did you win?
Man, you?
I won this.
Is that snuff tobacco? Oh, man! I love snuff tobacco. Would you like to make a deal?
What do you have in mind?
Would you like to have the voucher in exchange? You know, the one for the boat trip on that lovely lake. That's what I got at the raffle tonight.
That's from the local boat rental.
Yes! Do you want it?
Okay, let's make it so.
All right. Deal.
Then it's still a red herring. Okay.
I'll be
Still need a tool.
Truda?
Hello, Professor.
Ah, I don't want it. I'm gonna try to
Would you mind?
Come again?
My massage rod.
Your what?
Never mind.
Okay.
I'll make yourself a...
To the boat. He has just the worst posture. Ah, there she is. Squirrel.
Hey, sweetheart.
Good evening. How much for the swimming animals?
Oh, just pick one. The season is over, and I have a gut feeling dinosaurs will be out of fashion next year anyway. My bet is on...
Extraterrestrials.
maybe, yeah? Hmm?
I won this voucher in the raffle.
Yep, but the
I know,
boat
I know.
seems to have sunk.
How can you know?
Yeah, my sister told me. She's hosting the raffle booth tonight.
Who would have thought?
Hey, sweetheart.
Good evening. I'll be... A swimming animal in the shape of the flying dinosaur, Pteranodon.
I got a pteranodon.
Okay.
Hey,
So the problem isn't that they're being removed from the waste treatment plants. That's happening the way it's supposed to. The problem is the sludge
doesn't
that
look
ends
all
up
too
catching
seaworthy. There's a
most
leak
of the
in the valve, and the
microplastics
tap wheel seems
ends
to
up
be-
turned into fertilizer.
Which also seems bad.
I mean, usually it's, fecal matter and other just gunk, organic stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, sweetheart.
Good evening. About the paddle boat over there? It doesn't seem.
But then not only does it end up in the food, it gets
Why? What's
washed
wrong
into
with
nearby
I
water
think
sources.
it has a leak. The paddle wheel isn't in good condition either, if you ask me.
Oh my, you see, I'm afraid it's the last of its kind. Its friends are already lined up at the dry dock. Do you think you could help me fix it? I can't really leave my post right now.
I'll have a look at it.
Do I use the goopy food to patch the boat?
This should fix the leak.
I don't know how, but okay.
It's much too cold to go for a swim right now. It's much...
It doesn't look. But it has no.
Guess it makes sense that I'm not using that as a paddle wheel.
True.
Hello.
I'll be.
Make your...
I gotta go back up to the overlook. Well, I don't seem to be able to do anything in here yet.
Arr.
If I may ask, why did you?
Well, so
This is.
what
happened?
Well, I don't things and you. I know.
That's a night. I think I'm needed elsewhere.
Hmm.
Baron,
Mr. Tannhaus.
the pleasure. Are you enjoying?
Yes, all this.
Have you ever?
It's not, but if you.
Oh. I need.
Until next.
Now, why would I want the birds on the sign again?
Out of comp. It's a shoot. The mere thought.
Patient.
Baron?
Mr.
The pleasure. I need... I think I...
No. Squirrel. I want to follow the squirrel. Wait, I can leave. Why can I leave?
Beverly, my image of this innocent place has been tainted. I found a trash dump right in the middle of these woods, probably long established by the locals. The question arises, who would sink so low?
So judgy.
I see an environmental disaster of at least medium proportions. I've already made an... I found it. The question...
It's a new wheel.
I see an environmental...
Keep out. Packets and groceries delivery. Whistle 2 times, leave delivery on doormat, and exit the area. No advertisements.
Now what am I delivering?
An agreeable apple tree.
I can talk to the apple tree? Oh. Oh?
Hello? I see an agreeable...
Okay, but I can't whistle again. I said whistle twice.
Keep packets, whistle 2 times, leave no adver...
Okay. Freehand climbing a rope. Dang, dude. You should be stronger for that strength test. Slumber Moor endangered. Trüberbrook. Over the past few weeks, the stocks of the local Slumber Moral have become the victims of overzealous mushroom pickers. A foreign wild picker caught with several kilos of the poisonous mushroom in his basket was temporarily taken into custody. Wild mushroom picking is no trivial offense, but theft, the found quantity in fact even qualifies for aggravated theft. According to the authorities, slumber morals are increasingly being processed into psychoactive teas in the drug scene of the bigger cities. The Brookenland District Administration is therefore asking for your help in catching unauthorized mushroom poachers and urgently warns of the consumption of all substances produced from the slumber moors. The consequences are incalculable and the health risks largely unexplored. Hiking day in the Snailwood to celebrate the 60th anniversary of the local door snail preserve. Numerous Trüberbrookians went for a hike. Slime tray spotted. Trüberbrook. After the big Doppelkorf summer tournament, the Tribune reported, an unfortunate incident with fatal consequences happened. The 63-year-old third-placed Katharina S. from the small Dreibholzer Street slipped on a track of strange blue-green goo. Hey, it's the dude's dissolving body. And contracted a fracture of the femoral neck. We wish her to get well soon. The substance was seized for further examinations. New opening hours. Trüberbrook. The Hades boat rental and souvenir shop is preparing for the off-season. The opening hours for the late summer now come into effect. All boats are to be returned at least 30 minutes before closing time. Oh, pardon me.
That's a pretty deep drop. The perfect spot for a bench.
If you say so. What up, dude? Dude's wearing a tinfoil hat.
Gotcha! This is private property, and you're obviously on my turf. This time, boy, you've chosen the wrong neighborhood.
Forgive me, I didn't mean to disturb.
Didn't you read the sign?
Signs? Which signs?
Very funny. You're one of them. I know. Confess.
One of them? Oh no, not again. Okay, I'll tell you once and for all, I'm not an alien. I don't care what you believe.
A what? An alien? Now you think you've been clever, don't you?
No, sir. And just in case you want me to take part in any tests, let me tell you.
You government guys are getting more and more annoying.
Wait, government guys?
I already told you guys last time. Not on my watch. Name and rank, soldier. You're with the CIA? BND? HVA? FBI? NSA? Spit it out!
Name's Tannhauser. I'm a quantum physicist on vacation.
Liar! That's ridiculous! You better tell me the truth, or else... Say something!
Nice hat.
Okay, I guess you're right. The quality of your lives doesn't imply a higher intelligence at work. Quite the opposite, in fact. So, what are you doing here anyway? The truth this time, the whole story!
Well, it all began a few weeks ago, when I got this notification that said I won a trip to Europe. I was stunned, but Aunt Lottie gave her blessings. A prize like this should not be forfeited, she said. I might even be able to discover some distant relatives. Also that I deserved a break. She only wished for me to return safe and sound. So after a brief visit to Berlin, I began my journey.
Wow, you went really detailed on the story.
And that's how I ended up here.
Interesting story. I mean, it's ridiculous, but I'm inclined to believe you. Now, about the part with the Millennium Cooperative, I always had the impression that something wasn't quite right with them.
Well then, bye.
Feel free to visit me anytime. We can go into all the details. Name's Lessing, by the way.
What's with your squirrel?
That's Drowsy. He's me friend. Sleepy
squirrel.
fella.
This windmill provides electricity to the treehouse. Autonomous and sustainable.
Seems to be doing a lot.
This light bulb is wind-powered, 100% clean energy. The landscape vaguely reminds me of home. Detailed blueprints for a bunker layout.
Nice.
Odd. A shopping list. Rations, canned meals, tinfoil, magazines. I'd rather not sniff around. Self-defense. It's a bass tuba. No way. Brass is my kryptonite.
Ooh.
And contact allergies are nothing to joke about.
Brass contact allergy, apparently. Can I just take something from this? What? He's gonna be so mad.
Special Agent Hans Tannhauser. I'm with the FBI.
Very funny.
What do you know about the Millennium Cooperative?
I know they're a bunch of powerful people. A secret society, like the Freemasons or the Illuminati. They're directing from the shadows, globally, playing governments like puppets on strings. They surely built something fishy up there in the mountains. I always knew it.
Crikey, you must have been down the deepest depths of the rabbit hole.
Of course I have. If you look at the ancient Sumerian and Babylonian writings, you will see a pattern emerge that... Ah! You hear that hum? Stop it! Make it stop! Stop, stop, stop! It's them! They try to slowly drive me insane with their atomic radiation!
He's wearing an Illuminati necklace, or at least an upside-down one.
Ever heard the term Saturn portal?
Of course! In theory, the Saturn portal describes a kind of interdimensional opening. A gate to the stars, like a crossroads or a junction in space-time.
That sounds familiar. So why are you living out here on your own?
The government obviously believes that I'm a threat. So they declared me insane and put me in the sanitarium. Back in the days when it used to be a real sanitarium. Before the cooperative took over. When things went down the drain, I realized that people like me have no place in a society like this. People like me have to disappear. Go undercover. We have to resist until our day comes.
That sure sounds a lot like science fiction to me.
Well, it's all arcane theoretical physics, blending modern science with occult magic. They are trying to establish a connection to the southern pole of Saturn using Birkeland currents. Birkeland currents, ever heard of that? They flow through the Earth's magnetosphere out into the cosmos, in form of an electric plasma stream, a twisted helix, a conduit right up to Saturn, to free the entities trapped in there. If you look at the northern pole of Saturn, you will recognize that shape, the hexagon.
Interesting.
I think I've heard enough.
Feel free.
Okay. I think I'm done here. And he just let me take his wind generator, I guess. And down I climb. Ooh, rope burn. Wheel.
This should suffice for a paddle wheel.
Yay!
It's much too cold.
Alright, let's just go for it.
Ahoy.
Hopefully I don't need to do something else first. Whoa.
The woods surrounding Trüberbrook emanate a dreary sense of blandness. I've rarely ever been engulfed in a more terrifying, dreadful environment. Not to mention there is a green glow spreading through the fenwoods. Interesting. No trespassing. Sensational discovery.
Oops.
No trespassing. Signed, the Paleontological Society of Trüberbrook.
Interesting.
It has brought me here. Who knows where else we might go one day? As Grandma used to say, when lost and dire in the mire, it's best to... I forgot. It was something about the way, though.
That is a dead body.
Poor sod. Stuck in the mud. Literally. Beverly, I took a paddle boat and ventured forth towards the final frontier of this region, a forlorn swamp of ancient origin. On my way, I came across the mortal shell of a lost wanderer.
Not the shell, the
Whether
bones.
he was led astray by a wisp or fell victim to this region's mythical beast, the Hook Elf, remains a mystery to be disentangled. I can only hope to be spared of such misfortune. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Let's see if he had anything on him. Only if it helps to clear his identity, of course.
He's got those rubber boots.
An old rusty key.
Interesting. Ah, yes. See?
A pair of bright yellow, a flashing reminder to warn. He won't be needing these anymore. They did their job.
Boots. Boots and can? What?
Boots and cats, clearly.
I wonder
Yes.
what that is. Poor soul.
Well, I have a rusty key now. Maybe I can open it? Probably not.
Locked.
Yeah.
Good idea, Hans, but that doesn't work at all.
What are you talking about? Okay, fine. Whatever. Apparently boots and a trash can lid are not enough to cross this bit of water. Stop, stop, stop. Don't walk into the green thing.
Something's glowing green.
A bad idea, but let's do it.
Oh, I'm not feeling too well.
That is radioactive.
Mushrooms. Look how they shimmer.
They don't look to be shimmering at all, but okay.
I can't reach them from here.
That's it.
Good idea.
Oh. Much bigger bones. I guess I didn't notice.
Beverly, I now stand right in front of the legendary Trüberbrook specimen. This close, I find it all the less surprising people here have cultivated the myth of a sea monster. A theropod, king of dinosaurs, extinct since at least 70 million years. Just thinking about it blows my mind. I wonder what that is.
I can tell the crows to come here? Okay. What does the crows coming here do? Nothing, it appears.
Something's...
Nothing yet, anyway. Well, sure enough, it looks like I don't have everything I need yet.
Better stick, as Grandma used to say.
Nope. Something else first.
Ahoy.
Oh, am I radioactive now? I am. Okay, interesting.
A beautiful...
A swarm of fire. Maybe they think it's their... I wonder what it's like.
I guess I didn't need to skip through that, but...
You fixed the boat! How can I ever thank you?
Don't worry about it.
No, I insist.
Oh.
Please take this as a symbol of my appreciation.
Is it a coin?
This postcard will help me find my way around.
Never mind.
Thanks.
Okay, so maybe I do that with the boat. But first, there's got to be something I can do about being radioactive. Oh, nice! I can just skip to places. Okay, what's that? Okay. Oh, hey! You're here.
Look who we've got here.
I see you're making good use of those boots.
These boots are made for walking. Thanks again.
My pleasure.
You're looking a bit pale, if I may say so. Here, have one of these. They always work for me.
Vitamin pills?
Ah, vitamin pills.
They get the juices flowing and make you look gorgeous. All based on herbal essences.
Thanks. I have to be going.
See you later.
Hey, I'm feeling better. Not radioactive anymore. Okay, and that is the marsh. Cool.
Ahoy.
And that is the Institute. Cool. Hey, the guy's gone from the chair. Is there anything else I can do here? Well, I don't see if you'll interact with the leech tank anymore. Although the place has been cleaned up a little bit.
X-rays.
Gone.
The wonders of science.
Are the leeches gone?
An aquarium full of leeches?
They are not.
I'm not in the mood for a snack right now.
Odd.
But yeah, the newspaper's gone. And the guy on the chair is gone.
No way I'm ever going back.
I'm not so sure.
Okay. And what's this? Ah, this is the boat. Yes, cool. Having fast travel is very handy. Alright. The one other thing I want to check is there anything I'm not seeing? No, that looks like it. Cool. Vitamin pills.
Step right up! Step right up! Mister! Wanna test your strength again?
Why not?
I guess I took some of the pills already.
Wow, not too bad. Not too bad at all.
What's the highest number?
I think we have a new champion. Congratulations. Here, this is your prize.
A leaden trophy. Like a trophy made out of lead.
This one's a real beauty.
And very heavy.
Thanks.
It's like a 1.5 foot tall trophy made out of lead. Still saying you need time?
I just need them.
Yep. Let's pop back up here real quick. I still don't have a coin. What is going on with the air?
You can see all over the valley. From this distance, I can only imagine what's on the other shore. I've already made an entry on.
The plant leaning, I can let.
Well, the trophy should be one of the things I need. The rusty key must get me downstairs. That's exactly what it is. Well, apparently I can't just interact with this stuff, and who knows, maybe the trophy isn't what I need. Can I get any more information from him?
How are you holding up?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
To the door! Yep, old rusty key, let's go.
Perfect fit. Beverly, I have unearthed the gate to a sealed crypt, the cellar of this lodge. My descent begins. This is what Professor Trüberbrook must have felt when he climbed down the Snæfellsjökull.
I'm sorry, the Snæfellsjökull?
I can hardly see a thing.
Luckily I've got a jar of fireflies.
Light the way,
with me.
my friends.
Yeah, there's like nothing to click on around here. These are the ricketiest stairs I have seen in a long time.
It's a recipe for Bolzenschuss schnapps. Top
Fruit?
secret. Let's see. Fruit, add malt, add yeast, season with a pinch of slumber morel.
Just poison.
Dead simple.
I got another trash can lid. Why can't I? There we go. Yep.
Trüber Lager Pilsen beer, export. For the stout around the world.
A stout for the stout.
Trüberbrook's finest dry yeast.
I guess I'm making schnapps. I don't know why, but...
Malt. I need to find a way to ignite the gas. Fire making first.
That it? Wow, there was less down here than I would have figured there would be.
Priest.
Truda?
Hello, Professor. Oh, yes.
Got a light?
Sure thing. Here you go.
Ah. I'll
make your...
What did I get? Lighter! Excellent. Back down we go.
I can hardly see a thing. Light the way, my friends.
I need the mushrooms, though. Crap. I should have done that before.
The recipe mentions fruit to be fermented.
I need the fruit, too. No, 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 no. Not until I get the fruit. Fruit first. Do I still have a lighter? Excellent. Alright, probably have to get the fruit from the tree.
There's something funny about...
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Talk to you real quick.
Baron?
Mr.
The pleasure.
Nope.
I need keep going. there'll
Which
be
needs
no
me
more
to
prizes.
fill for a static, so I'm gonna switch piecing.
All right, catch you later. Stream's ending soon anyway, so.
Hey, sweetheart.
Good evening. I'll be leaving then.
How do I get this fruit? Yep, there we go.
These fruits are mine to pick up.
Yeah, sure, they're yours. It's not true, but whatever. That's the newspaper.
The perfect spot for.
We gotta find out if it has any mushrooms. Oh, I know where the mushrooms are. How do we get across the water?
This light bulb is wit. What's with your squirrel?
That's...
I wonder why they didn't animate him going up the ladder. It's such an odd moment to not do that. There must have been some issue. Okay, have the fruit, have the mushrooms. I don't know why we call the birds back here, so I'm not going to worry about that yet. How am I getting across the marsh? Let's just see if I happen to have. Maybe it's the trash can lids. Who knows?
I can probably walk on water.
Boots and 2 trash can lids? I mean, 2 makes sense, but how is that? I guess you're widening the space for the boots. That kind of makes sense. Mushrooms! Wait, what was the interaction going to be? Oh no! I ruined it! Alright.
Ahoy.
Only thing it could take is to go back to the basement. To make some schnapps.
I can hardly see a thing.
Sure wish I could just jump down the stairs.
Light the way, my friends.
Alright. Fruit. Wait, how do I... No, how do I turn the mushrooms into... mushroom powder? Dang.
Trüberbrook. It's a recetop C. Let's see. Fruit, add malt, add yeast, C's dead sim.
Oh, it is there. Okay. Whew. Malt.
This looks promising.
Yeast.
Only one more ingredient.
Slumbermora.
Yikes!
What, did I add too much?
I'm going to take a sample. For science.
Oh no, it's poison! I mean, I guess either way it's poison. I'm sorry. I'm going on like a spirit journey or something. I wake up out here, okay. This will actually probably be where I cut it off. It's a little early, but it seems like a good point. A lot more fireflies around.
That is some mean spirit. Alcohol? Never again. Wasn't I carrying some cool gadgets in my pockets earlier?
No, did I just lose my entire inventory? Oh, no. I don't know what I'm missing, if anything. Alright, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and...
What the?
Oh!
Wow.
Yeah, we're definitely calling it here. This is a cool point. I can't wait to see. Alright, so we got yet another day of this coming next week. Awesome. Definitely enjoying this. Very weird game, but very cool. Alright. See y'all again. See y'all on Wednesday for more Final Fantasy.